All right, what's up, guys? Corey here with the LILJ. I got Katie Desimone from St. Anthony. She's a due commit. Got her sweet quarter zip on. How you doing, Deso?
I'm doing pretty well, hanging in there, staying healthy.
Good. I'm glad you're healthy. The is that a bookstore purchase you got there?
It's actually a hand-me-down. Shout out to the Bonafide family. It's Ella Bonafide's actually, yeah. So I'm just repping my Duke blue. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Did you get something every time you go on campus at the bookstore, or do you kind of hold back?
I try to. I was actually really superstitious. Being recruited, I would not buy anything from any bookstore. So the first time I went down, I went ham. I bought like everything in that bookstore. It was crazy. Nice Nike stuff. So it's
Yeah,
good.
they're Nike school, Duke, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, they got good gear. I'm a big Duke basketball fan, so I've been following them for a long time.
Oh yeah, 100%. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty crazy with March Madness getting cut short. Were you excited to? Are you a big hoops fan?
Oh, I'm a huge, yeah. But especially March Madness and lacrosse going on, it's like, double whammy. You got both going on, which is definitely unfortunate what's happening, but
Yeah. It
gotta stay safe and healthy. So
it is the best time of the year. It's gotta be. Is it weird for you being at it's lacrosse season and you're not like playing lacrosse?
yeah, it's honestly seems surreal because I'm used to, waking up, going to school, going to practice, hanging out with my team. So being home is definitely a big change. I'm so antsy to get back. I mean, once April 2nd hits, hopefully we'll have our season starting again. We actually didn't even finish tryouts, which is kind of crazy. So when we get back, we'll have like 2 or 3 more days of tryouts and then get back into the season. But, we can't wait, hopefully.
Yeah, I can only imagine. You have a long trial process, right? You have like
Yeah, it's usually like we have it's usually like a week, so like 7 days we'll have it. We finish one of our run tests before I guess like this little quarantine period. And then when we get back we have the 2 mile to do. So
how do you do in running relative to the rest of the team?
pretty good. I mean, we don't really, there's not many gyms open, but we've been staying on our game. Our coach has been reaching out to us to stay in shape and stuff. So just hopping on the turf, couple 300s, and then just running around the neighborhood, which is good. So
Do you do do you do like 50 yards back, or is it more like 25-yard increments?
I do 50 back because that's what we do at St. Anthony's. So I just kind of keep it with that pattern, But it's good. Running's fun, I guess you can look at
Yeah,
it.
you got to make it fun, otherwise you're gonna really struggle with it the next 4 years.
Yeah, yeah, right.
What's the route in the neighborhood? Do you mix it up, or do you do like the same thing now?
Yeah, I mixed it up a little bit. Yesterday I was out with my dad. He's a little bit of a slower runner, so we made it a little bit short. But yeah, I try to mix it up. I don't like to look at the same stuff when I'm running, because it's kind of boring. So I try to mix up my route a little bit. So
Tell us what town you're in.
I'm in Bayshore, which
Nice.
is in between Islip and Babylon, I guess you can say.
So
So
do you run near the water when you go out?
yeah,
That's
so nice
nice.
to do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's scenic. Have you run with the brothers yet?
Not really. My one brother's not really a big runner. He's not a big athlete. But Steve and I run with once in a while. We do Orange Theory together. So that's fun.
Yeah, I've never been through one of those classes. I hear good things though.
Yeah, no, they're a lot of fun. It's like, I don't know, it keeps you like more focused, I guess, because they really have you into the class. They're like yelling at you the whole time, but it's fun. It's something different to do. So
Is it like station work where you like mix it up and you go from like one to another?
yeah, so it's like you have the treadmill, the rower, and then like the weight room. So they kind of do it's called like a tornado. So you'll do like half a mile on the treadmill at like a sprint, and then like you'll go into the like the weight room for like 5 minutes and do like burpees and stuff like that. And then you'll go into the rower and do like 2 minutes at like your push pace, like they call it. But it's fun. I don't know. I like it. It's cool.
Yeah. It's nice to like mix up your workout. You're not doing like the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So have you adjusted to like your new normal? Like do you have a routine, or are you still trying to like figure out with this whole like being home thing?
It's different, definitely. I'm trying to turn it into like something positive, so is everyone, I guess. But usually I wake up at like 9ish. We have online school now, which is really different. It's kind of weird to adjust to. So I hop on, do my work, and then I'll probably like work out. We made a little gym in our garage actually, my dad and I. So it has like a treadmill, like a little bit of weights, and then a bike. So I'll like go in the gym for like an hour and a half, and then come out, finish my homework, hang out with the family, which is good family time, and that's kind of it.
That's
Thank you.
great. So when was this like at-home gym developed? Is that recently or it's been there a while?
So we made it when we moved into this house, which I was just born when we moved in, like 15 or no, like 18 years ago. Wow, that's crazy. We had it then and no one touched it. Like we had it, like my parents used it once in a while when I was younger, but like no one really used it. So it kind of like things got thrown on it, like it was kind of like dusty, like no one used it. And then all of a sudden when like they started closing down gyms, we're like, what do we do? Like I'm in season, like my brothers want to work out, they're big into working out, my dad's big into working out, so is my mom. So we decided to clean it up a little in there like a week ago, and it actually turned into like a cute little gym. Like it's good, it's basics, it's what you need, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun.
Have you decorated like walls yet, or is it straight up just go in, get
Straight
you?
up, it's Long Island's. Yeah, it just no, it's just it's got the basic. It's what you need in there. It's kind of hardcore. It's I don't know. It's what you need though. It's
Well,
good.
you go AirPods, or you guys got a communal playlist that you
We
throw on?
got a communal. Yeah, we use our speaker. So we blast a speaker, open our garage doors. The whole town is probably listening to us. But it's good. It's fun.
That's great. I mean, if this keeps up, you could maybe like start, charging like monthly subscriptions.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
A
It's
little
little
business.
training sessions.
That'd be good. So, how are you keeping the skills sharp during this time?
Yeah, I in my backyard we have a net, so I'll go out with my brother. We'll do a little. We'll go up to our school, do like a little wall ball for like half an hour, and then we'll come in the backyard, shoot a little. I've been trying to like hit up some high schools, but the security's like really strict now, I guess, with the
Yeah.
whole quarantine thing. So they kind of kick you off. But yeah, just wall ball shooting, and then just like sprint work and stuff, running.
Cool. Would you do me a favor? Can you send me a video of you and your brother just messing around out there that we
Yeah,
can we
yeah,
can
sure.
pass along?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll
Because
do
we're
that.
looking any inspiration we can get, new
Yeah,
drill, just like just watching players shoot.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
all you could do now is like share content so people do stuff at home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's yeah, it's crazy. But so anyway, like, hopefully the season gets underway here starting in April. I mean, it's watching the news and stuff, it's a little scary and surreal at times, but if the season, let's say, let's say it doesn't get underway, for you, like what's kind of motivating you if you can't get a chance to get that senior year, as you kind of like maybe look past the spring a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know being a D1 athlete now, and I think going to Duke, like that's what's pushing me. Like coming as a freshman, I know I'm sure like some seniors from Duke will stay with that extra year of eligibility. But I think like pushing myself and challenging myself, knowing that I'm going to be at Duke next year, knowing that they're a top 20 school, I want to be the best at that school, and I want to push myself and work harder than like anyone else will. And then also like summer ball, like hopefully Under Armour, all that stuff like falls into place hopefully for me. So I think pushing that and like knowing that I'm not the only one going through this also, like there's other seniors at St. Anthony's like Hunter, Belle Smith at West Hampton, all these girls are going through it too. So I think pushing each other and looking forward to that college season, which will be a lot of fun. So
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I definitely don't want to. I want to rush you here because we don't really know what's going to happen. But I was curious about that, and then also like some of the other girls that are going through what you're going through and are striving to just be their best and play at the highest level. Like, do you kind of stay in touch? I like now that you guys are, and obviously you go with Hunter, you go to school with her, but girls like Belle and all these other great players that are out there. Like, do you stay in touch and like kind of like help push one another and just communicate and see where everyone's at, or do you kind of just do your own thing and stay in your
yeah,
lane?
yeah, definitely. I think pushing each other is such a big thing too, in women's sports. So me, Hunter, Belle, Mac Hogue, Jenny Markey, Maddie Waters, we all actually train together at indoor with Mark Russell. So there we push each other. We're trying to get better each day and like grow the sport. So we definitely stay in touch, all of us. But it's a lot of fun, pushing each other and being the best player we can be
That's
together.
awesome. Who are some like female athletes that you look up to, whether it be in the sport or outside the sport, like online, that you might follow on Instagram or something like that?
I in lacrosse, I look up to Kayla Trainer a lot and Brooke Griffin. those are my two, like, kinda, like, mentors that I look up to, just, like, their style of play and how they handle a lot of things, just a lot about them and, like, their humbleness, like, their grittiness, all that type of stuff, I really look up to. And, outside, I really like Alex Morgan, she's a really cool soccer player.
Yeah,
She's really cool. I don't know, that's kinda it.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think no, it's good. It's good to have like those people that you can just like learn from and grab like pieces from and apply it to like your own, personal just like development and who like the type of personality and mentor and leader you want to come off to be. For you, like do you think about leadership like often? Is that something that you like actually think about and say like, hey, like I don't just want to be the best player I could be, like I want to be a really good leader. Like how can I get better at this? How do you approach that?
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. I think leadership is such a huge thing. And, especially with our senior season, it's obviously really unfortunate what's happening because as seniors, you want to lead. So we're trying the best we can do in that position right now. But leadership is definitely a huge thing that you have to look at being a leader, being humble, having all those things in balance and in check is really important. Yeah, but we definitely want to grow the sport, for younger kids, because right now it's growing, definitely not just on Long Island, but all around. So
Mhm.
being a leader, not only in lacrosse too, but like in school and wherever you want to go is really important.
Cool. I love it. One other thing, so one other favor, if it happens even on September, I'm sorry, not September, on Saturday, June 13th,
Mhm.
the PLL and the WPLL are both coming to Long Island at Stony Brook.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't know
Yep.
that.
So like Friday, Saturday's boys, and then there's four professional girls teams. They're all going to play on Sunday.
Yeah.
So you should, if you're available that weekend and you're not like, playing or competing, you should try to like just get the word out. We're trying to get a lot of fans to come to both days, so that
Yeah.
way there's
Yeah.
like a big girl base on Sunday and then a bunch of people coming on Saturday. So definitely spread the word about that because it's a cool opportunity to get like all these professionals, boys and girls on Long Island because they've never really
Yeah.
done that before.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. That would be so much fun too. I
Yeah.
love watching, like, the older kids play, even the guys, like, it's so cool. Definitely.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's cool to see where the sport's going, and how people are taking it to like the professional level. So
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think to have it in our backyard at Stony Brook is kind of a unique opportunity. But
Yeah.
awesome. Well, listen, we really appreciate your time. I don't want to take up too much of it. One last thing I'd like to leave you with, a little piece of advice for someone that maybe looks up to you and wants to learn from you that you might want to tell them about.
I would say work hard and don't give up and always be yourself no matter what the situation is, whether it's on the field or in school or whatever you're doing. Just be you and, give 110% in everything you do.
Awesome. Well, great advice, Diso. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Say what's up to everyone at home, your mom, dad, and your brothers.
I will, definitely.
And
Thank you.
we'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
You're welcome.
Bye.